I know Tariq has checked his watch 12 million times. Appreciate you, bro. We're not like this, but the bigger, the bigger the initiative, the bigger the work.
The bigger the dream, the bigger the.
Yeah, so that means we're doing good now.
But welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Backyard Bands. Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit.
I go by the name of Mr. Dre, and I'm your host. And joining us today
is the Freak Eagle, Triple E. You know the vibes.
What's up? It's your girl Chemsi, aka Ton Amour.
Girl Nisha, the building.
Oh, we're gonna come back to you. We're gonna come back to you. It's a special
guest now.
Yeah. All the way in the back.
Everybody say, It's your boy Naza, man. We're out here again, another day, another episode, another dollar, we move.
Check. And ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to just sort of start off that we I don't know if you've seen the last two episodes, but we were in Montreal. That's why I want to put it like we had family come out from Montreal, and this week is kind of like we traveled to the other side of the world. We have a special guest, who's been a friend of ours for a very long time. We've done a couple of projects,
plantain story,
and then we've done stuff. We'll get into all that. But ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the lovely, the beautiful, Nisha.
So much.
He landed in Nisha. Nisha.
Hey, how you feeling?
Good. Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. Excited for the fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
Well, thank you for joining us. I know we've been talking about this for like a week.
I hope you're ready, Sha.
And
it's not going to be business as usual. Just letting you know.
And I said that she jumped on it real quick, man. She didn't take time to get back to me, so thank you for doing that and just being a trooper. So it's a special episode. I don't know. We have a lot of special episodes, man. I like the fact that everything's special. We're gonna get to the food real quick, but
the food.
Can't wait.
But to kind of start it off, man, how's your week been, Amina?
Oh yeah. My week has been we're just living in these ends, nothing much really. It's just every day same hustle.
Okay.
Trying to make ends.
All right. I hear you. Chemsi, how about you? How's your week been?
Me, I just been enjoying my life, going from beach to my house to the beach and back to my house. Summer life.
I don't know if you guys have been seeing Chemsi's Instagram post lately.
At some point, I had to hide her post.
Ton Amour.
I had to hide.
Don't butcher it.
I told Instagram to hide her post.
Guys, there's a lot of juicy pictures in there. Just like
Juicy.
away. You know the vibes.
You make it sound like I took some.
I don't understand. Like
pictures.
people in relationship cannot like the picture and be safe. Yeah,
I know.
Imagine a relationship. You like the picture. Yeah. Shows your friend and your girlfriend just scroll through.
Liked by Mr. Dre and 800 others.
They don't show numbers anymore, so they don't show numbers.
No. They put some when you pass a certain level. They put
but like
so many others.
But like I feel like your girlfriend will see your own name because she follows you.
Yes.
Instagram will now put your name there first.
Yeah.
But Chemsi, with the way you're going, next thing is OnlyFans, though.
But as well.
Just drop it for the boys, though.
I rebuke this announcement, please.
We'll continue the process. We'll keep on liking.
OnlyFans way.
We got to give a big shout out to the mom. It's in the jeans, man.
Yeah, it's in the jeans.
True that.
Thank you.
Naza, how about you? How's your week been?
My week? But the week just started. No. Oh, it's Wednesday now.
Hey.
Yeah, man. The week has been good, though. I won't lie, it's been good. It's been all right, man. I've got to, just, bro. Everybody say,
All right, we're gonna keep it pushing. All right, Nisha, how's your week been?
It has been busy, working out, life, married life. It's crazy. So keeps me busy.
She married.
I like how she just put the married life out there. Just right there. We didn't even get into the podcast. She's like, just married life.
I like that.
Why will you not like that? When will you declare your own? When will you declare your own? You are there.
This one is Uber driver.
Oh, episode 10 is in the past. Let's leave that one behind.
My week has been busy. I have this concert that's coming up August 8th. It's put together by a company called Voice of Nations. So they're a faith-based organization.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're a faith-based organization. They're putting on a live concert. So I've been stuck working behind the scenes, and I'm hosting it. So, but I've been doing some voiceover work and narratives and all that stuff for the show. So it's been like back-to-back recordings for me.
Damn.
Like, just back-to-back recordings.
Oh, actually, I forgot something. Like last weekend was Live It Loud.
Please.
Live It Loud 2020, yo. Shout out to Yazim Canada. It was actually
so
dope.
that wasn't in the past.
Huh? No, that was in the past, but I just remembered now that
right.
it was a dope show. I got to shout my people out. Live It Loud, man. Dope work.
Right. But we're gonna get to it. This weekend, it's supposed to be Caribana.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I know.
It's supposed to be Caribana, but unfortunately, it's not happening because of what's going on in the world. COVID is happening right now. So we thought we would sort of get together, and just sort of talk about, I guess, the idea of Caribana and what we would have done, and what would have happened if Caribana was going on and all that stuff. But also kind of celebrate with some Caribbean food, and just.
The food. wait, guys. Before we get to the Caribana and the food, do you guys notice that every time Chemsi and her family go to the beach,
I always have food.
it's a big cookout? Why are we not
It's
invited?
Moroccan
And you don't
culture.
invite us.
Why are we not invited?
Toy.
What do you mean?
Because the food is obviously too much
if it
for
was
you
just
guys.
my family, obviously you guys would be invited.
Let's
but
just
it's
come
not
and
just
eat
my
and go.
family.
We don't want to be too much.
Don't
there.
worry, we'll come with our own.
We'll just come with
plates.
our own plates. and
Come with
stuff.
our
Just
own
come with our
wipes.
plates.
We'll come
Take
with our own
food
hand
and then just go.
sanitizer.
Yeah.
Like
We
we'll
wear masks, take food, just keep a distance and then eat it.
So I guess
Sorry,
what we can say
next
is,
time I got you.
Shamsi's mom. In
Yeah,
case you're
Chemsi.
watching, shout out to you, by the way. We heard
Shout
you
out-
watched the
yeah.
last podcast. So if you're watching again,
Hi, mom.
we're expecting that invite.
yeah, Chemsi, give us food, though.
Chef, give us food, though. Yeah.
We are hungry. Your boys are hungry, mommy.
Hi, mom.
Hi, mommy.
But before we get into it, before I forget, just real quick shout out to the people behind the scenes who are putting in behind the scenes work. Shout out to our photographer who's on set with us. Shout out to the boy Tariq.
Yes, so
He's finally made it to the show. It's been a long time coming. He's had to book.
I know.
Hard to book.
I know.
Busy
He's
man.
a hot cake. Tarek Tahood photography.
And let's shout out to Dikachi out there, so that he doesn't cry. Man like Dikachi. What's your Instagram handle?
They will put it in the handle. We'll put it down.
We'll put it
Okay,
in
we'll put it
the
down.
handle.
We'll put it down.
Don't go and yell from that corner.
But you know what? I don't want to waste too much time. I want us to get into the food and so we can have a conversation. So shout out to Barrel's Pepper Pot. They have
Pickering location.
Sorry?
Pickering location.
Pickering location. They have Pickering location and they have the Ajax location. So shout out to Barrel's Pepper Pot. Pepper Pot. How would you say
Butchering
Nisha?
this
Goes
Barrel's pepper pot.
okay,
There you go.
Barrel's Pepper Pot. Yes.
Right.
Shout out to that. Shout out to them for the food. Thank you to Caribbean restaurant. So
Wait, I have a question. So we're shouting them out. Did they sponsor us with free food or we bought the food from them?
No, now they
It's a
didn't
start, it's a
sponsor,
start.
but
So I'm
now, you
confused.
support
Why are we
them.
shouting them out? Why are we
support the
shouting?
business first before you get sponsored.
Right.
No, but don't we like? No, we're supporting them by buying the food, but then now
Right.
mentioning them on our platform, is that still support? That's
No,
above.
I'm actually with you. I'm
That's
actually
above.
with you.
So I want to understand what preempts
Okay,
this.
I get no, Naz. I know what this is, right?
Yeah.
This is like we're showing them love so that they know that this is how much we can give plus more if they sponsored us.
Okay, I know. I just wanted to know. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
against. I'm
So-
not against it. I just wanted to
Yeah,
know.
we're starting,
You know,
we're-
this,
yeah.
what happened, the narrative.
Right.
I'm not against. Like, shout out to them, but I just
Shout out
wanted
to
to
them,
understand.
boy.
Because if the food was free, it would taste sweeter than you know.
It's
if we
Bells,
bought
right?
it. Burial.
Is it what's
Burial.
Burial? Burials sponsor us.
Shout out to Burials. Burials
Get a
sponsor
bigger
us.
shout out.
Pepper
You
pot,
understand?
don't
Barrel's
butcher
Pepper
it.
Pot.
Barrel's Pepper Pot. Pickering location.
You know they had a location in Oshawa before.
They had.
Yeah,
What
that the location in Pickering, they moved it from Oshawa to Pickering.
And then move it from. Wait, it was in Oshawa.
Yeah, it was in Oshawa before, and then they moved it to Pickering.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right,
because
right.
I used to patronize them a lot in
Talking to the five
in Oshawa.
people.
You used to.
Yeah, when they were in Oshawa, where I can't drive to Ajax or Pickering.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I used to, bro.
I
used
don't
to.
remember that.
They were on King Street.
all right,
Burials. I know those guys, bro.
they moved. End of story.
Right?
They moved. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, grab a plate. Just get something on your plate and
now.
just.
Who's the waiter?
No, I'm going to cater to you guys, all right?
Yeah.
So on behalf of Barrel's Pepper
Don't
Pot,
be cheap with the food though.
And the sauce.
see, let me tell you, you're gonna get a little rice,
A little.
and a lot of juice, a lot of sauce.
I don't want soup. I want
raw
sauce.
sauce.
A lot of gravy.
Right?
And I want some
Soak the rice.
coleslaw now.
Okay, so
All right, so while he's doing that, so Nisha, just while he's doing that, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do, what your background is, and
I am Jamaican. I was born there in Kingston. What I do?
or what you can. I mean, the life that you can share with us. Like I know you're into like fire dancer and you're
Yeah,
fitness
so
and all that.
I do a lot of things.
Right.
I dance. I work for a promo company. I work out. I love to be active. I'm a wife.
Well, that's a job.
it is a job.
Whoa, guys, cool
And you
it,
see
cool
the piece
it.
of cut I
No,
just
being a
gave
wife
them?
and also being a husband, they are both jobs.
Thank you.
But should it be a job though? I'm not trying to change this conversation, but like, should you look at it as a job or just your
Life.
For better or for worse.
Yeah, it's just like it's just who you like. It's not a job.
It's
Like
still work though.
it's just like you saying, "Oh, I'm a girl," as part of what you do. Would you say that? Or I'm a woman, or I'm a lady.
But there's a difference between women.
a wife and just being a woman is different. You're not
Yeah.
a single woman doing things for yourself. You're doing things for your family.
You're thinking-
But now what I'm saying is like isn't the whole marriage type thing? Is like, should it be that different from you just being yourself?
It's a
Okay,
part of
I
it.
always feel like-
you add now. You're adding to a household, not just yourself anymore.
So that's now the.
Anything you're thinking about, you're thinking for two.
Exactly.
At least two. Without the kids.
I don't think I'm coming across clearly, but it's okay. Let me not take
Trey
you
has
from-
left this
That's
conversation.
a different topic
That's a whole
altogether.
different topic.
Yeah.
Trey has, imagine a single man trying to ask a married woman when I say job or not.
my bad.
Facts.
Sir.
So you were born and raised in Jamaica, or were you born?
I was born in Jamaica. I went to school down there when I was really young, and then
Right.
I did most of my schooling. So I grew up most of my life in Canada, but I was definitely born there. I actually went back down like about last year. Went for vacation. It was really, really nice to go see everybody and just re-explore the country again. It was wicked. I loved it.
So how long would you say have you've been in Canada for?
Oh my goodness, probably over
Question:
20 years.
Which one is oxtail
Yeah.
and which one is the gravy?
So you got curry goat
That's
in your
definitely
hands.
not.
That's
This is
curry
curry
goat.
goat.
That's curry goat.
What
Once
is
you see
this
the
one?
color, that's color of curry.
I've never had it before. So
But it's curry now. You don't know the curry.
oh, curry, but it's goat that is inside. I bet. What is in there?
That's the oxtail.
This
Oxtail,
oxtail.
yes.
Right. Okay.
Don't
Right.
just put a little bit for everything.
Yeah, a little. Yeah. Alright, keep it moving.
You're gonna try everything. I don't know why you're being picky.
Just put
Just put a little bit of everything. Mix it.
No,
Move
I'm
it.
putting everything for everybody,
Ugh,
but I don't like
potato.
goat
That
meat.
potato's just
You don't like
so
goat meat?
nice.
No, I don't.
What is wrong with you?
Talk to him, man. I
Full
don't.
Nigerian, you don't like goat
That's
meat.
what I was gonna
It's
say.
not by being Nigerian. Let me tell you something.
You don't
Like
eat
you don't
suya.
like suya is ram.
Ram.
Yeah.
All right,
Ram
again,
or beef.
we've diverted.
we got into
You went from
got
gravy
into goat meat. So yeah, you've been in Canada for almost, you said 2 decades.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. And so let's speak about the dancing aspect of you, because that's not how I've sort of connected with you in the past in terms of Fire Dancers, the project, and then we did a show in 2018, I believe, Ignite, right? So
Yeah.
speak on that journey if you can for us, just a little bit.
I actually started dancing, I would say, taking dance seriously, probably in 2017. I started really like delving into dance hall and Afro, and I really, really enjoyed it. And then I got involved with a group called Fire Up Dance. Shout out to my girl Nina. So she is the creator of that group. She's amazing. And it's just been, honestly, since I've been involved with Fire Up Dance, it's just been sort of taking me to so many places. I've done live shows, I've done performances, I even performed at the Mr. Easy concert, like I've performed at the Tenny concert, so many different things. So it's kind of taken me like all over, and
You
it's
global
just been
now, girl.
amazing.
She's global, man.
You global, girl. We got a superstar in the building. Everybody say, "Oh yeah."
Boys are hungry. Calm down with this oil. Boys are hungry. You be shit
But now,
oil.
each day,
Boys are
each-
hungry.
each
All this
podcast,
while
we
I
have to
was
have
serving
something.
food, the way Naz was poking his face into this food.
Bro, I've been looking at the way the oxtail is moving, man. I don't.
Who's
So
taking?
who's getting the
Go,
first?
the guest gets it first.
Okay, the
Oh,
guest.
thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
Yes, thank you.
So I put some rice and peas.
I mean, hurry up,
When you finish, hurry up. Tell
hurry up.
everybody, then you say what you
Keep it moving.
you
Keep
put.
it moving.
Keep it moving, sir.
And be fast, please.
What's the very to keep it moving and be fast? That's crazy. So, Caribana weekend is supposed to be technically this weekend, but it's been canceled. Did you have? What would you have been doing for
Caribana
Caribana?
weekend, I would have been celebrating the whole weekend. I don't really play mass because mass is just a lot of work. It's very expensive and such. But I definitely support my friends that play mass. I go down to the parade. I, support the vendors. I just enjoy myself, go with my brethren, go with my family. And honestly, we just have a ball. We go out, we party, do everything.
Those costumes are beautiful, but very
ain't cheap. The little bikinis like $1,500.
Yeah, but I mean the mask you have to start preparing from like months.
Oh yeah, you got to prepare from like winter.
Yeah,
because that's when they start
start measuring you and all that stuff.
It's funny because this year I wanted to go for Caribana, but like,
don't lie.
But COVID had other plans.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I was actually planning for it, bro.
He wasn't.
I was working on my body. And I need to get my
It's actually a really nice experience. Like,
yeah.
I didn't play mass, but like I went to the parade. Like,
okay.
If somebody doesn't play mass, who are we to play mass?
I actually wanted to.
Look at us.
I know.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
No, but like everybody does it. That's the thing. They don't care what you look like,
fat,
or what
skinny,
shape
small,
you are.
whatever, it doesn't
Fat,
matter.
young.
Yeah, that's what it does.
One time a year, you can literally
You can literally wear anything. Yeah.
Okay.
And as long as you start dancing, they will dance with you. That's
That's
it.
right.
No matter who you are.
Fishnets and bathing suits. That's
Yo.
Shams, what about you? What would you have done if Caribana was happening this weekend?
Probably like we usually have day parties.
Mm-hmm.
So
The way you're pointing at me is like I'm the culprit. We usually have day
You are
parties.
the culprit now.
So we.
I will point at the culprit for sure.
Right.
You're one of them. Shout
Right.
out to your brother now.
Right. Naza, what about you? What would you have done if?
My brother, I'll either work or sleep.
I thought you said you
But
wanted
this
to
year
play
you're going
mass.
to play.
But this year I actually wanted to. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Liar.
That's what I'm saying. This year I wanted to play mass, but then COVID was like, bro, just stay at home and do what you'd have done already. So here I am, man. Here I am, and I don't think I'll do next year because the first time I summoned up the courage to do it took me years. I've been in this country for 8 years. It took me 8 years to want to do it, and then boom, I just got this. I'm traumatized.
You're traumatized from something you haven't done before.
Yeah.
You don't got to finish the food so that people that are doing work in the back can get some later on. You don't have to finish
Definitely,
it.
I have them in mind.
Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes you're in the middle, in between the camera, you're back in the camera.
No, it's on purpose.
Okay.
The food comes first.
But then she's talking, so like they can't even see her face.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. When she's eating, they will see her.
You gotta watch out for that.
All right. What I've done for Caribana, I think the same thing. I haven't been to a parade in 10 years, but I'm always in Toronto for the weekend, but I've never been to a parade. And I think I would have done the same thing. Been to a couple of events. There's definitely going to be a couple of events that would have happened, and then I would have been a part of it, and definitely some concerts that would have happened, and also have been a part of it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I'm happy I get to rest when the Caribana weekend. Like, I don't think we've done that in years. You know what I'm saying?
It's like back to back stuff.
Yeah.
You go to day party, then you go to night party.
And I know a lot
have the parade
of Americans actually they come.
Yeah.
Caribana is more for Americans than for us actually.
Turn into Americans.
No, it's true because I like my guys from Calgary will come down and they will just like the flex that they'll flex. You yourself will be afraid. You'll be wondering what kind of money are they spending?
I know.
But Caribana is it's a big part of the Toronto culture. We're sad not to see it happen this year, but I think it's also a much needed break.
That's true. My question is though.
Sorry?
I have a question for Nisha. Have you been to the one in Jamaica?
I haven't been yet. No.
Have you seen it happen before? Like, have you seen videos of people?
I've seen videos. People get turned up. Like,
do you feel like it's similar as to the one here?
It's probably, I would say, it's probably better because it's in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of people, there's more people here.
Here, yeah.
Because Jamaica is a small island. So.
That's true.
Do you know Caribana is one of the biggest festivals in Canada? If not the biggest, actually, I think.
It's one of...
Is it bigger than Pride?
I think it's bigger than Pride.
Might be, yeah.
I got to fact check it.
Because people literally
can you look
plan
up
trips to
largest
Pride.
festival in Canada?
Yeah.
I think it's Caribana. Fact check it, please.
What about Afrofest?
Nah.
under, no?
Shout out AfroFest, by the way. AfroFest was last weekend. They did like a whole live
They
thing.
did the
Shout out
live
to the
thing,
team.
yeah.
I saw my boys perform. It was great. It was great to see. It's nice when I see Africans adapt to the system and sort of
And they didn't just give
understand
up.
what times are and sort of adapt to it. So for the food that's coming around, again, it's been,
You're gonna
it's a
be
bit of
doing a lot
Caribbean
talking
food.
today.
So Nisha, I'm gonna let you take it away because I don't want to spoil anything that's on the plate. I don't want to say things the wrong way. What are you looking for?
This one just got up and started moving.
All right, so tell us what are we eating?
So we are eating. So we have rice and peas. We have curry goat, oxtail, jerk chicken, and I think there's some coleslaw.
Yes.
Yes, so that's what we got.
Don't forget the coleslaw, you know.
Right. Give me a spoon, man.
Amina, you missed like a very important part.
Coleslaw.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There's no space. Don't worry. When you
Put it on top now.
on top of the thing.
Yeah, on top
Just,
of the
just
rice.
pass the
You mix it with
coleslaw
the
around.
rice.
Pass the coleslaw
Yeah, I'll
around.
pass it around. Everybody will take as much.
Okay.
All
I mean,
right.
you had one job, bro. Yes, sir.
You just keep quiet.
All right, we're gonna hurry up.
Right. Okay, so I'm just gonna do two plates for the backstage.
No, we'll take it after.
Okay, we'll check it after.
They
Okay.
got to work.
Right. Yeah, they got work to do. Yeah. I mean, I don't like goat meat, so I'm cool on the goat.
All right, so what we got? We got the rice and peas. We got coleslaw. We got curry goat. We got oxtail,
Jerk chicken.
jerk chicken. Yep. So what would you say is your favorite like Caribbean dish?
Me, I love oxtail. Oxtail, and then you have the little spinner dumplings in it, like those small dumplings.
Okay.
Those are good.
All right. Naza, what about you? What's your favorite Caribbean meal?
To me, it's only rice and peas and jerk chicken. Yeah.
That's all you
don't
know.
give me that look. Don't. Actually, someone very dear to me is gonna be upset because she's very about the. She's so about the Caribbean life. But she eats like doubles. You know doubles.
Yeah.
That's not a Jamaican thing, though.
It's not. It's TNT. Oh, okay, my bad. All right.
Chinese.
So yeah, rice and peas and jerk. But I love oxtail though, just because of the meat. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Right. I think for me, I'm a fan of cocoa bread and patties.
Party and cocoa bread.
Yeah, I had it one time.
Is that Jamaican?
Yeah,
But it depends on where you get the patty from.
But that's
patty has to
TNT
be like
too,
Randy's
though.
patty.
it has to be what? Jamaican patty?
Randy's patty.
Randy's patty.
Yeah,
Okay,
from Eglinton West.
specific spot.
Yeah, from Eglinton.
Because not everybody knows how to make them the inside.
Everything
of the
substation,
ice
right?
cream, so-
Everything,
Maybe the spicy
everything Subway.
Are you trying to act like you know some places, but you don't?
Yeah, it's Eglinton Subway Station.
You
bro.
don't know it. You don't know it. Don't try to.
But is that not what he said?
No.
Randy's.
West Eglinton West.
But that's where the subway
There's
station
no,
is.
there's no sub. It doesn't.
It's
have
like 2
anything to
blocks
do-
from when I used to get it. I used to stop
So-
I stop at the Eglinton subway station and then I take like
And then you go west.
I walk. I go west.
You go west. Right.
Yo guys, where's this coleslaw though? Like you guys forgot me at the back.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow, you stuff out here, man.
Oh.
All right,
Stop.
that's a lost cause.
So first couple of tastes, what you guys think?
It's
It's
amazing.
good.
I love the oxtail specifically, and jerk chicken. I've had it a couple of times. I mean, the jerk chicken and the rice and peas. I've had them a couple of times, but the very few minute. I think this is the second time I'm having the oxtail. I love it. I think that's actually my favorite dish.
I like my curry.
Yeah,
goat.
apparently the jerk chicken in Canada doesn't slap
Well, obviously,
as
it's
much
not
as the
made
jerk
same
chicken
now.
back home.
Sorry, what's that? That's the biggest festival in Canada. What of
Oh,
Ontario?
their jazz festival? People coming from France
He
for
literally
it.
said fireworks. He literally said fireworks.
I think it's the jazz one, the jazz one.
So
That
jazz fireworks.
Yeah, it happens before Canada Day.
Jazz.
Yeah,
is
jazz.
number 2. Jazz.
Yo, that festival, my Montreal people, bro, they know how to turn up.
Yeah.
They know how. Those people live for vibes. That's really all they do. The money they need in a month is just to pay their rent and then buy their drink. That's all. Number 10.
Caribana is number 10.
Wait, what's number 10?
Really?
Caribana.
Caribana is number 10.
What's number 3?
Winterlude. Winterlude.
Wow.
I guess because Canada has like
it's-
snow
it's-
and winter. They would have some.
Well, that's Canada. Can you narrow it down to Ontario? Let's see if we can get high up specs.
There's probably
move up on the list.
Niagara Festival of Lights. Have you guys heard of that one?
Nope.
Yep.
That one is actually mad. It's in the December period. The whole Niagara Lakes, the Niagara Falls side,
They're all
that whole street,
lit up.
all the trees are lit up. The fall itself is lit up. It's actually very beautiful.
Nice.
Wow. So somebody's job is to go inside the fall and put light.
Yeah.
I don't think it works that way.
Right?
How is it lit up now?
I don't think it works. I don't think it works
projector
that
now.
way. Shams, what do you think about the food so far?
Oh, me, I love.
You just like
He
food.
likes to eat.
I like to eat. So I'm giving these people ASMR right now.
So real quick.
I'm just worried because it's. I'm stepping out of my diet. You know, I've been on a vegetable diet.
Motherfucker,
So
shut up. Shut the fuck up.
That one stupid diet.
I'm trying to watch my weight, guys. So
One diet.
this is like my cheat meal.
Oh,
Nice.
excuse me.
So, Nisha, do you have any Caribana experiences you want to share with us?
Good ones?
It doesn't matter. We'll take all.
Interesting ones.
Oh my goodness. There's always gonna be that time when everybody's running in the same direction because there's always the stampede. Someone thinks there's a bullet and going
Yep.
off in the air.
Right.
Always one of those. But I don't know. Caribana, it's always been good for me. I don't have like one specific experience, but like it's always a vibe. Like when I go with my friends, we go in we dance like with the dancers, with the girls in costume. We get on the trucks. Like we honestly have a good time. So like every time we go, it's always good. I don't have like one specific experience. Honestly.
Is it based on like the people that you go with?
It is, yeah. If you go with people you need people that have a lot of energy because you're literally gonna be walking all day. You're gonna be
heat?
tired. It's gonna be hot. So you need people that can withstand that kind of stuff.
Is it true that apparently in Caribana, like, you can literally just grab any waste
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
along the way?
It's like a big
But
party.
that's the point.
That's the
There's
waste
an
man.
understanding. There's
talking.
literally an
Understanding that when you go to
when you
Caribana,
go, expect to
But
dance.
apparently, like any waste
people
that's
gonna
just
pelt
in your,
in waste.
in your line of vision.
Wow. Why did I? Why am I hearing this now?
I tell you, I was planning for 2020.
I've been skipping the parade.
Vision 2020,
Wow.
bro.
Skip it.
Wow, that's crazy. I
It's the
didn't
one
know.
time that
It's the
you
one
can.
time.
Unknown rule that anybody can dance.
Anybody
Anybody.
can dance.
It's like that day is like all bets are off. Like
Yep.
there's like no
They will
seriously.
literally pick you up at some
Yeah,
point. There's some
there's
people
girls
pick
get
you
picked
up.
up and just be dancing and oh yeah, her boyfriend. This that doesn't matter.
No, they don't
Everybody
care.
just it's like for that
If
day
you come.
you get a hall pass.
Even the ones that they're
Yeah.
going
Everything.
east, west, north, and south.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think I can go in there with my girlfriend and come out same time.
People, that's why people
We'll be
go with
single.
their friends. They don't
Yeah.
usually go with
They go-
couples.
they don't
Yeah,
couple,
like the
yeah.
guys will go with
So
their boys.
how
girls go
would
with
you
their
feel
girls.
now
Unless
as a
you're playing
guy?
mass together.
So how you feel as a guy? You're at home. Your girlfriend just say, "Oh, I'm going to mass." Are you going to sit down?
You
at home?
better be okay with her
You better be
dancing.
okay with it that day.
Come
because-
on, sit down with me. We're going to do
Knowing
mass
that there's a
together.
free pass.
But the
Oh
thing
my
is that
goodness.
That mass you're going for better be Catholic mass.
But the thing is that it's dancing and it stops there. Once you're done dancing, they walk off.
And
Or you walk off
and
yourself.
also you have to know where. Like it depends on where you are. Like
Yeah.
you can walk on the side and just watch the parade, but if you're like in with the
Inside.
crowd,
Yeah.
everybody's at very close proximity. So
Right.
there's like no way to kind of not dance with any. Like someone's gonna
Right.
be on you, beside you,
Yeah.
whatever. You know if you're in the crowd, that's what's gonna happen. If you don't want to be getting danced on or whatever, you walk on the outside behind the fence.
I hear people jump fence too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now
Oh,
you talk about fence. So wait, what's the point of the fence then if people are jumping it?
It's supposed to keep a barrier between the dancers and the spectators, but people find a way around and they get inside and they dance up with the dancers.
Because
or-
it's an actual competition
Yeah,
too,
so
right? So
it's-
there's
It's a competition.
It is. That's why they have like mass
Bands.
camps and bands and stuff. Because they cross the stage, everybody in the costumes. It's all different camps.
They do
No,
dances.
don't say like I know it. I want to
Oh.
know. So there's a
Sorry.
competition and
It
there's
is. It's a whole
camps.
competition. Yeah.
Oh wow! I haven't. The thing is, I
even
don't-
leading up to
yeah.
Caribana, they have like all the different like bands and camps and stuff like that, and they all compete who has the best costume, the best dancers. Like at the end of the actual parade, like
That's
an
why you see different
actual
colours.
band wins. Yeah.
Wow.
So hold up. Are you guys fork or spoon people?
Fork.
I'm a spoon guy. Straight up.
Nisha is both.
The spoon is for the rice.
Fork.
I'm a spoon man. Even the spoon size is too small. I need a bigger spoon. But real quick, the food is actually not bad. It's actually good. I love it so far. It's really really good.
Too many bones.
That's.
What I don't get is the
I've
rice,
actually never eaten oxtail before.
the rice and peas. Like
But you know this rice and peas thing. My mother used to make this exact same thing every Sunday.
Yeah.
We didn't call it rice and peas. We call it rice and beans.
Rice and
Yeah,
beans.
a lot of people call it rice and beans. Jamaican call it rice and peas.
But what I don't get is when we eat our rice and beans like this, we eat it with stew. We eat it with sauce. These people just eat it just like that.
Well, it's like a side dish.
Yeah.
It's like when people have salad or rice or whatever. It's a side. You eat it with the meat.
Yeah, but you need some kind of like
That's what the gravy.
sauce.
That's what the gravy is for.
Yeah.
And you can eat. Well, you can put a lot on your plate. You can either soak the rice if you want, or you can have it a little dry. It's up to you.
Or you can do like in between.
No, the thing we don't do in between. The rice and beans comes with stew,
yeah,
or it comes jollof,
jollof beans.
or it comes with jollof. And then if it's a special Sunday, you get salad. You get salad.
Speaking of Nigerian food, Nisha, real quick, what's your favorite Nigerian dish so far?
Goodness. I like jollof, Nigerian jollof, and I like
Wait,
suya.
are you saying when you say Nigerian jollof, does that mean you've tasted another jollof and you specifically say Nigerian? I bet that's
I've
the
tried
win.
both. Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
continue the list.
I like suya.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely love suya.
Who's introducing you to all these things?
I've tried them.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't just tell me. I've actually eaten them.
Okay, that's cool. That's
I like
cool.
them. And however you
tried any
say
of
it, I like plantain. You
Let's
guys say
not- let's-
plantain.
let's
but
not-
it's the same thing.
Let's
I
not
like
go
it.
there.
Wait, what did you say? You like
Let's
what?
not get into
Oh, I
that.
don't, you know what? Let's just scratch that whole conversation.
Yeah,
It's gonna
please
be a
don't-
long
don't go there.
conversation.
Well, have you tried any of the Nigerian soups?
Soups? I don't think I've had any soups yet. No.
Oh, you gotta.
You need to, because to
What
me
you mean by
personally,
soup is sauce.
Oh, sauce.
Yeah.
no,
like
no,
Whoa,
no, 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 no. Our own is
No,
soup.
no,
It's
no, no.
soup,
I won't
it's
take
soup.
that.
No, I won't take that. No sauce.
There's soup and there's sauce.
There's
Have you
soup
tried
and
the
there's
soup?
sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, soup.
I don't know. So you
If
guys
see-
educate me.
if you
Because
see
there's
the
no way you can call a
consistency,
goosey
you
soup
would
a
call
goosey
it-
sauce.
You would call it sauce. They call it soup.
Oh, you call it melon sauce.
Melon sauce.
What is that?
So, like,
Have you had pepper soup yet?
Pepper soup?
Yeah,
Pepper soup, yeah.
Pepper soup?
pepper soup.
Like your pepper soup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys think about the driving concerts that are happening now, though? Like the
Driving.
shows, driving movies,
I'm not a
driving
fan.
all
I
that.
think that's the way though.
Like,
Who's coming? Division.
So
DVSN?
division is done. There's one happening this weekend by some Ontario company, and then there was
Division
one
sold out
last
like
weekend
3.
by
They're
driving.
doing it
Division.
again and
Who's
again.
that?
Division is
I'm not a fan.
there's a dance band.
Division.
DVSN.
Yeah.
That's how they write it.
So for the concerts, I think they're gonna work, but like they were trying to do a driving comedy show. I don't know how that's going to work.
But this guy already did it. What's his name?
With the driving
Dave
concerts,
Chappelle.
I don't know because it's like if you're
No,
sitting
but people
behind
come out of
somebody
the cars
who's a
and
big-
people
Oh,
sat down.
oh, yeah.
Driving is literally you drive your car.
I think
then
it
you
would
park.
feel like basically you were listening to like a comedy podcast.
Yeah. Like you know
That's
when
what
you
it
go
would
to
sound like.
it's like when you go to a concert, you want to be in a crowd with people and you enjoy
That's the whole vibe of it,
everything
yeah.
and the beat and like everything. You enjoy the whole atmosphere. I find that sitting in your car listening to on the radio and you can't get out the car, you have to sit in the car and
Is that how it is in Toronto?
That's how they have them, yeah.
You sit in the car.
You have to
Yeah.
sit in the car.
That's the protocol.
Yeah.
They
I was
don't want
reading,
you
I
to
was
walk
reading
around.
up the rules and regulations, and they were like, you can't come out your car unless you have a pickup truck. You can sit in the back, but you cannot sit on the roof of your car. You can't.
On the windshield.
But that's still fun because
That's
they
not-
did it.
yeah.
They did one in Nigeria, like Lagos State. They did one. Like people came out of the car, stood in front of the cars. I felt the energy from that. But if you have to sit in your car and watch,
Yeah, that's how they do it. You have to sit in your car. The only time you can get out is to go to the concession stand or to the washroom, and you have to wear a mask.
And some places don't even have concession stand. They're not selling food because they don't want
People to move
contact.
around, so no outside.
Yeah.
dancing,
I think the
nothing.
one that got me though was like the one that's happening this weekend is if you're gonna go in your car, it has to be same people from the same family household.
Yeah.
So like, you guys can't go in. You guys have to have the same address on your license. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, or like family. Yeah, it has to be same household. Because I was like, okay, if I want to take a girl out, like you can't
Can't go on a
happen.
date.
Yeah, we can't. So the
concert.
driving thing is, I guess. I mean, it's a good idea, but there's a lot of
Going to
loopholes.
stage 3, so
But like, because the stage 3 is for Toronto and Peel, right?
yeah. So
Yeah,
you
but
can
they also
have-
complain about like people in Brampton are not even like ready because they're the ones throwing all the big house parties in their mansions and all that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think that driving thing is best for movies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, it'll work for movies for sure.
Yeah, because you're sitting and you're just watching, and you know. But if you're trying to like feel a concert, like the energy, it's hard to just sit in your car and not be able to get out, even to dance, and you know, especially if it's someone you
could be
really
doing
like.
that at home.
Yeah.
And then you can decide to stop watching the movies and act your own, right?
You still can't go with your partner. It has to be a household.
Oh, that has to be yeah.
Want to make out with your sister.
We'll move.
I don't think you want to act your own movie.
So I was listening to this thing on the radio. I wanted to get you guys' opinion. So it's a thing where they were saying, comes out. The saying is along the lines of like, would you lie or have you lied for your friend before?
Have
So
I
like
lied for my
you know how
friend?
like now let's say Emina's girlfriend is looking for Emina, and then she starts calling. Oh, she calls Naza. So Naza will pick up. So Naza, would you now? She asks where Emina is. Would you like lie for Emina?
Yeah, easily.
Easily.
Like, I don't know. There's no need to think about that. If I'll even pick up her call.
Yeah.
If she calls me, before I pick up her call, I'll call Emina first.
Why is she
So
calling
that I
you?
know that
Is that easy?
I know that the story is maintained.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'll serve the tea
That's
as I
true,
was
I've done that
issued.
before.
Because Emina is going to tell me what to tell her. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So what about you, Nisha? Would you?
I've been there.
You've been there?
Been there,
Oh
done
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
What you do for your friends and stuff? To like,
Yeah.
listen, if my
Be
mom
like,
calls,
what is he called? Yeah.
if my mom calls or so and so calls, make sure you tell them. Make sure the stories match so that when they go ask them, the stories are together.
Right.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Chemsi?
Me too.
You'd lie.
Yeah.
Straight
right
up.
See, I don't call it a lie.
What do you call it?
I call it cover.
I call it constructive argument. you have to present your own sentence the way that they kind of stay calm. You understand?
You
And not cause
You're
a
speaking
I call it-
nonsense. Just say cover. You're covering for your friend.
I call it sustainable communication.
communication.
That's a lie that we can sustain. So you're communicating sustainably.
Right.
Nah, man. I think it depends on kind of girlfriend you got, man. Like there's some girlfriends that will call you and then you can lie and it's over. But there's some it doesn't
FBI
just
agents.
end there. It's
You'll
like
find out.
CSI,
The thing
FBI.
is, I will tell you one thing, and you guys need to keep it to yourself.
Have you ever got angry?
No, you need to like remember this. If a girl is calling another guy, like one of the friends,
Right.
she probably already knows something is up. She won't just call to call.
Yeah, true.
Right.
So if she calling, might as well not lie because she probably already knows. So might as well just tell her. That's literally how it is.
Have you ever like
We're investigative.
gotten so agitated because the girl keeps digging further? I've had one situation where it's like, okay, I wasn't doing something really, really bad, but to be honest, it's not something I want to share, right? It's not something so I got my friend to cover up for me, but then she kept asking. At that point, I'm like, what do you really want to find out? Like at this point, if you keep digging, what is the end result of this digging that you
You'll
want
find
to
what you're looking
do you,
for.
Do you want us to still like, stay in this thing, or like when you find out what it is, like, are you going to just start throwing things, right? So
That's the issue of trust. If she's calling your friend to find out what's going on with you, that means she don't trust you. So you have a bigger problem.
I beg. Who trusts these days? My friend, leave that trust matter for
The thing
outside.
is, even if we don't investigate, it's a thing of, I don't know if it only happens to me, but it will come out regardless.
It does.
I don't, sometimes, like, it just comes. If
you
you
do in the
looking on
dark, will
Snapchat,
always
1
come
to
to
2,
lights.
boom, you see where that person is, and you're like, oh, I didn't know. But
Social
all
media
right, now
era,
I
yeah,
know.
everything comes out.
I think
But don't you think that those are people that like, bro, if you're really in this game, you gotta cover your tracks, man. Like,
There's
I'm
only
not
so
about
much
that
you can
social
cover.
life. The person, I'm with shouldn't be about the social. Like, you just gotta be conscious about this thing.
You
You
have
can't
to be
just be
But
playing
when
away
you're
and
out in the club, you don't know who's there. You don't know who your girlfriend is following. You could be following a bunch of people, and it's just randomly.
or a homeboy that's doing that
person
and
is
is going
just
to the
going
club.
like this.
Yeah, there's something wrong
And
with you.
I see the person.
And then where were you yesterday?
You're like, where is? Oh, I was just out.
Oh, that no,
live.
that's a.
It's on so and so
And you're
social
like,
media page. I see
Exactly.
you.
Oh, come on, that's
Doing the
amateur.
most.
That's an amateur mistake. That's rookie mistake, fam.
Them things happen, man. I've seen it.
It happens. It happens so many times.
Like that's rookie.
You might not
like,
post yourself, but somebody else will post you.
Believe me,
by
the weirdest
mistake.
thing, I seen that.
Nah,
I did see
you
that.
gotta be going on private trips in that kind of environment.
but if my father can find out I went to a party in Toronto all the way from Nigeria, I think anything is possible.
Exactly.
what?
Your dad to get
I
off
swear to
social
God,
media.
I swear to God. I don't know how. He told me, "Oh, why do you really need to party?" I'm like, excuse me. He said someone told me you went to a party in Toronto last weekend. I'm like, someone. He was like, don't worry about that. He said, don't worry about that. I'm just trying to find out that. Well, I heard your brother organizes parties, and now you are going. Where is this family headed? So, at that point, I'm like, I couldn't
At least he
argue with
knows that
him.
your brother is the organizer. He's a
No.
culprit in
The
this
thing
case.
is, I don't think he got a spoke that my brother was in it. I think he got it was just from me. So it's not like, oh, I couldn't lie and be like that was his event, so I had to help. No, like so at that point I'm like, I just went for a gathering. I couldn't argue. I couldn't argue.
That's tough, man.
Yeah. If you're
I think at the age I am though, I'm not going to lie for my friends anymore, man. If you're not responsible, I don't want that's in trouble.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I go keep my own away from you.
I think it's when we have to do this.
Remember
We have to
this
keep.
for September. Remember
Uh,
this for September.
I'll keep it away. Far away, bro.
Far away.
Far away.
Nah,
you won't lie.
You won't lie.
Wow, that's tough.
No,
But I'll lie for you, Sha.
I understand where it's coming
I don't know where you are.
Because
Like,
at the end of the day, he might be the one in trouble. It's like, oh, why didn't you tell me in the first place?
It's
Like,
okay.
He ends up being in the middle, and he ends up being
Yeah.
catching the fire from both people.
Yeah.
No, now.
Isn't
At
that
that
what
point,
friends
for that
do?
to
Dre don't
happen,
want
for
no
that
smoke.
for that to happen, that means
Dre don't
like
want no smoke.
his guy did not got his back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's sustainable communication.
Sustainable communication.
Sustainable.
And there's a principle, there's a standard operating procedure for that
what
to
if you
happen.
lie? What if you lie for a guy who, like let's say the girl calls you and you don't pick up, and then you pick up the second time and he's like, well, he's with me or whatever, and then she catches the guy and they lie. Then you become the bad person, and it's like,
'Cause,
I
like,
don't
you
want you
lied
hanging
to me
around
too.
Dre anymore.
Do you understand the honest truth? Yeah? Any babe that catches you lying for your guy should understand that was the only thing you had to do.
Yeah.
Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, what were you expecting me to do?
Like,
you
Rat
do
my
that-
homeboy out?
Like,
If
Are
you're
you
gonna do
kidding
that
me?
though,
Huh?
if you're gonna do that,
Yeah.
don't call yourself my friend.
What do you mean?
What do you
As
mean?
in,
Are you
if-
as the girl or as
The
the
girl,
guys?
I'm the girl.
Why
If
did you
I'm
think
the
I was your
girl-
friend in the
No,
first
I
place?
was the guy's friend. Now.
I'm the guy's friend.
Yeah,
What do
you're
you
the
think?
guy's friend, but then some guys do that. Like with the guy's friend, they start being friends with the girlfriend, and they're like, "Yeah, you're my girl. Like I got."
Oh, you're
you.
still my
You're-
girl?
You're my G.
You're still my girl. As long
But
as you
I'll
don't put me in
still- but
that
I'll still
position.
like- yeah, don't call
No,
me
but as
your
long as you don't put me in the position where I have to pick between my guy
friend.
or
You're
you.
gonna pick the guy, so
Yeah.
don't call me your friend then.
No, you're still my friend. No, it's not just
So you
friend.
lie to your friends then.
It's not just lie.
It's not just lie. We'll get over the lie. As long as you,
Sustainable communication.
as long as you and my guy are together.
Together, we are doing this to keep you guys together.
Exactly.
So that we can have two friends
I
instead
don't want
of
to be
one.
with someone that lies to me.
Yeah, we're doing
So
it so
you're
that
going
we
to,
can have two
you know
friends
the problem with
instead
this
of one.
stuff. The babe, because they love the guy, they will quickly forgive the guy and automatically now be vexing for the
Vexing
guy
for
that
the
lied
friend.
for
Yeah,
no reason.
which I don't
Like
understand.
your
It don't make
homeboy
sense.
lied to you, you will forgive him. If you are forgiving him, forgive me too.
Yeah.
If he didn't initiate the lie, I wouldn't be in this lie too.
That's actually like pure fact.
It's not my fault. How can you forgive the root and now be vexing with the branch?
Nah, that's a solid line. That's a solid line. That's a solid line.
Like, man.
So, Nisha, real quick. So, being Jamaican, I know you say you're married, but back in the day, have you ever had interactions with African or Nigerian men specifically,
As in dating, you mean?
or like just like hollering at you? Even like as you're married now, probably go to the club and one
Maybe entanglement
African brother
too, that one is
wants to
Oh, yeah.
entangle.
Please, I thought this was the last episode we are
I
staying.
don't think. Oh yeah, I dated a Nigerian guy, but a long time before I was married. It was really different because, especially like interacting with the family, like when you greet them totally different. Like I didn't like in our house you say good evening, good afternoon, good morning,
Yeah.
but everything, especially with the dad, is like Mister. So I didn't know that. I
Sir.
walked into his house and I was like, oh hi, good evening.
Unbelievable.
I did. Hi, you said hi. I got in trouble for that. No, you must have
Yes.
manners.
Good
It's
evening,
Mr.
ma'am.
this,
Good evening,
you,
sir.
Yeah, I didn't know that, so I got in trouble for that.
Even that sounds
younger.
there's problem.
Yeah.
You said as you're coming, you say good evening, dad.
Yeah. Daddy, good evening.
Yeah, daddy, the woman will say good evening, dad. Good evening, mommy.
Mommy, good evening.
Which
You
one is
said
sir?
hi.
I didn't know there was a sir. I
And
was
what
young.
if
I didn't
wait,
know.
What if he's a title chief? If he was a title chief and you say sir, even sir is an insult.
Yeah,
didn't
man.
know.
You have to say either Mazi or chief. Like,
But I didn't know. See,
But that's the thing.
I didn't know that.
The person that you were dating should have prepared
should have told
you.
me. So
Yeah.
after I got cussed, then he was like, "Oh, this is how you greet the
Unbelievable.
family." I was like, "Oh, well, now I know." So when I walked in, "Oh, good afternoon, sir. Good morning, sir."
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's-
what else was different about the relationship, if you can remember?
The guy himself, he was like, we were young, so he was very westernized, so he was normal. But it's just the family dynamics were totally different. Like how you speak to the family, the level of respect was crazy. Like even he was scared of his own dad.
So we on our last podcast, we had this ongoing debate about being introduced to the family. So if you can remember, how soon did he introduce you to the family? Was it like right away, first date, second date?
It wasn't right away. Like it was like after we got maybe a little serious, and then it was like, okay, well, you're coming to my family, and I was scared. As soon as I saw his dad, I was like,
Put a number.
Question: what did he introduce you as? Was it friend?
I think it was my friend that first.
But at least it wasn't. This is my colleague.
Yeah, huh?
At least it wasn't. Oh, this is my colleague.
Oh no, it's my colleague, it's my friend.
That's crazy.
I think so, but I was like fairly young, so. But yeah, but I mean, like now, like if my interaction with African men, I mean, I had a lot of friends that were from like Ghana, Nigeria, even when I was in high school, because I went to one of my high schools in the West End, the Jane Finch area. So a lot of my friends were from Ghana, a lot of my friends were from Nigeria, and then obviously a lot of Jamaican friends. And then like going to like Afrobeats parties and stuff like that, then I really started to get introduced more to a lot of people from Africa. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I love you guys. You guys
love
are
you back.
fun, man.
Another one for the team, maybe.
Did you not hear the country?
Family.
Did you not hear the country she was mentioning? Did you hear Morocco inside? When she's saying I love you think she's loving Morocco?
She's loving
Moroccans.
Dre has left the conversation.
Dre has left the chat.
Exactly.
What?
What? Now we love you, Chemsi.
No, I don't love you now.
You hit the nerve. Nisha, first, I'm looking at your plate and it looks like what is going on there on your
But
plate?
are you done,
What?
Nisha?
Are you done with the food?
I'm resting. Okay?
You are resting
I'm
from the
resting.
food.
I'm resting
See,
from the
Chemsi,
food.
you are homegrown. You are my guy. Just look at Naz's plate. It's all nothing but
I was
bones.
hungry. I
Nothing
didn't
but
eat
bones.
I have a small appetite, okay? I don't eat
Oh, you
very
have a
much.
small
I
appetite.
don't eat very much, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I like to live in your house. When we cook one pot, just take one small appetite.
Everybody who knows me knows I never finish a whole plate of food. I always eat. I eat like piece, yeah.
Man, I think to this day, my coworkers sometimes they come in and they'll be like, "Are you gonna finish that?" I'd be like, I actually use this. I actually use all those black and transparent plates.
Oh.
And like that's not my plates at home, but they complain. I'm like,
It's not for you.
My colleagues at work too, they do the same thing. Like when I bring in my rice, my boss is literally sitting across. He's like, I really want to see you finish this.
And the amount of rice, when I tell you the amount of
light
rice,
work. This is light work.
It's a mountain, and the sauce is tiny. It's not like they don't.
I don't know whose sauce you're looking at.
You see why she wasn't saying I love you to you people. It's the Nigerians and the Ghanaians that she's meeting. You are now on her side against us. Have you seen what it is? It's
Oh
tough.
my goodness.
It's tough out here, man.
Why are you hating?
Right? Left the woman alone, sure.
What do you say?
Don't worry about it.
Say it again.
I said left the woman alone.
Wow.
Leave the woman alone.
Left the woman alone.
Left.
See, they
Or left. Or the T is silent.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. Left the woman alone. It sounds like other people. These people here. Their pidgin is weird. Sierra Leone. Their Creole. Oh my God. Have you heard them talk?
No, I haven't.
No.
Hey God. Shout out to Laminatu and Neisha too. You people have killed me, man.
Oh, I haven't heard them like speak. Like Aisatu doesn't talk too much when I'm around.
When you hear Sierra Leoneans speak their pidgin, it cracks me up, bro.
I would love to hear.
Every time they start, have you heard them talk? Ha!
No, I haven't.
Okay, just do it. Listen, anybody, me just try to just wait
No, I
when
have
they
to
start
YouTube
talking.
it.
It's hilarious, man.
No, but I think one thing I like about like Jamaicans is how like when I see the guys like toast the girls, it sounds very very like sexy and very like whatever they say, I feel like it makes it sound like
But
very
look,
sexy.
whatever they
like,
say is actually very vulgar.
no, I'm not saying it's not
It's
vulgar,
vulgar,
but
but
it's like how
sexy.
okay.
But it's like it's made
Nisha,
in a
just for the
sexy
sake
way.
of the fact that we can't speak it, how would you say I've been looking at you for a long time.
I've been what?
I've been watching you.
Oh my God.
I don't think their guys say that. Do they say
No,
that?
they don't really say that.
They just tell you.
what are your
Something
pickup
that they
lines?
say.
What are the famous pickup lines you've heard from the Caribbean? From the
goodness.
They'll just tell
Caribbean
you, baby girl, me wanna fuck right now.
Hey, who do you think you are, conscious?
See, even that self sounds better than
To be honest, because
So baby, I want to choke
I want baby, come make we do.
They'll be like, yo, baby girl, me wanna put it in your nanny. That's what they do,
It's
bro.
like everything sounds like a song when they talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, they say
That's
like,
what, but it still sounds like
yeah, it sounds sexy. Like
It's
even
crazy.
if they saying they want to breed a girl, they be like, "Yo, man, say, well, I'm breeding, no baby girl," like something like that. You know what I mean? But it's the way they say it. You're like, "Oh,
just
okay."
try to say that to Nigeria. I want to breed you. I want to harvest you.
I want to inhale you.
Nah, man.
Sounds so aggressive from Nigeria. Like,
He's always aggressive.
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
No, but like, it's like, trust me, when you hear these guys move, bro, and like, I don't know whether it's because of how they say it. The babes, maybe they don't hear what they say. I don't understand what they're hearing.
They hear
sometimes
it all
you
right.
don't hear what they say,
Baby,
but
let
it's the way
me
that
have
they
to
say
back
it.
up
Yeah,
your
it's the
back.
way they say it.
It's
Yeah,
like
to
they're
back off your back.
serenading a woman when they talk, right?
They don't be
And
like,
they
me
add
long,
love and they add baby girl in it, and you just
Yeah.
like,
baby girl,
It's
me,
all vulgar.
baby girl, me long sock wanna destroy you.
Whoa. Whoa now.
Yo, I've heard some people say some type of thing,
Bruh.
bro.
Abort mission.
Right. It's like,
It's crazy.
baby, me have to break off your back. But and then you hear Nigeria, baby, let me break your back. It's like, wait. Am I gonna see me alive after you finish this endeavor?
The funny thing is, Nigeria, you see how those guys will say, they're making a statement. Nigeria will be asking, baby girl, can I break your back?
break your back.
You be giving her opportunity to say no. This Caribbeans, they be moving like they're telling you, it's either you're in or you're out.
Or like in their music now. What's the song? Me want to take care. How do you sing that? It's me sing for me. Yeah. She took my. That's the song now. You guys know the song.
I know. Maybe only you don't listen to
No.
it.
It's by Vibes Cartel now. She took my yeah.
I know
I know
which
the
one
song,
you're
but I
talking
can't remember
about,
what it's
yeah, but
called.
I can't remember how to say it.
But then when we go to Nigeria, she don't want to ride them.
She said, "Nah, por eso." I don't know how that is sexy.
Oh shit, man! Nah, but that's one thing I like. I like when they're serenading the ladies. I know it's vulgar and I know it's inappropriate, but it's like, yo,
It just sounds nice.
Yeah.
But those guys release a lot of confidence when they are talking.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like that's even what does it a lot. Like some babes, I don't even want to just do it. They'll just be like, you know, okay, fine, let's just like I don't know how they think, but like the kind of confidence those guys release, they're literally telling you, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Is either I'm doing it with you or somebody else. Like if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I'm gonna go talk to somebody else and I'll do like
I will do it.
like it's bro, their confidence is crazy, man. It's crazy.
You're actually right. You're right.
yeah, right, man. Yeah,
But there's one thing I heard though. So like it's about to get quite different, guys. Just letting you know.
Yeah, are we gonna take?
Hello. Should I even go there? Okay, let me not go there. It's about circumcision.
I'm gonna be exiting this group chat.
Might as well finish.
Exia. Let's
This
say.
guy just go.
People are gonna want to know now that you started. People are gonna be like, wait, what did he say?
No, it's okay. You can't find it
I
online.
want
No,
to-
this guy. They should
You
message him directly.
Message him directly. Enter his
I am
DM.
Naza. I am not. Tell them you're this thing.
Nah,
They
it's
need to
okay.
have
Don't
that
worry.
direct conversation.
Don't put my Instagram on this episode.
Oh, don't put it.
We are finished.
Wait, it seems like Nisha is going to put the episode and tag you. So it is there.
Any more questions?
My goodness.
So Nisha, I asked you to prepare some stuff for us. Were you able to prepare it or?
Yes, I did.
All right, cool. So what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, on the podcast is she's gonna read out some slangs or sentences, and we have to try and guess
What
what
it
she
is?
means.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
God. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to try and get it, and we only get one chance. Like if you say if you didn't get it, then you skip, and then
Me got this.
Yeah. Some of them are just gonna be like words, and you're gonna have to guess like the meaning or whatever.
all right.
Okay. So
Wait. I think what we should do is just like I think we should make a competition amongst the four of us.
Why?
Okay.
So we're gonna keep scores. Catch, where you at? Come on, keep score, please.
So you guys want to do this?
Whoever knows
She's
it.
gonna win. This one gonna win because see, this one has been speaking just.
I beg you, that is fake. That is fake patois.
Okay.
Or is it because of the Zoom meeting that he's doing and all his friends are speaking patois? Please leave that.
you learning part one Zoom?
So whoever knows it will just raise up their hand and you just pick and we'll go from there. We'll make it interesting.
Just know I'm behind you. So when I raise my hand, like
Does it oyi?
okay.
All right. Let's
Okay.
go.
So I'll start with the easy one. So wagwan or watagwan.
How are you?
What's good?
What's up?
Yeah, like what's up? What's going on?
I
Different
get points. She said,
variations.
"What's up?" I get points.
How are you?
So what's up and what's good? No, which one?
No, what's up? She said, "Yeah, what's
Let's
up?"
say wagwan or watagwan. That means like what's up.
So what
I
up?
get
How are you?
points. They got you put
What the
points.
fuck?
It doesn't
is
mean
not.
how are you.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Are you
It
good?
means what's up?
Or something is not how are you?
Wagwan
Anyway,
is
they
not
can't
how are
put
you.
It's not how are you?
Point for
But like
me.
what's up?
Like,
How are
what's
you? It's
going
like,
on, really?
but that's the same thing though.
No.
What's going on? How are you? It's
How
the
are
same
you?
thing.
Might not
No,
be
it's
what's going
not.
on. However you are might not be what's going on.
All right, so this test run. Let's start.
No,
I
that's
get
the
my
count.
point.
Just
But that's
leave it
test run.
point. Can I get half a point? Because I got
No,
one.
you
My
gotta
friend,
get a
relax.
point.
Only 1 point.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us know what's the difference between what's going on
And how are you?
and how are you.
What's the difference, man? It's the same thing.
All right, next question.
Okay, next one. Okay, so what does this mean? Youth are youth them.
What?
Say it again.
Youth are youth them.
Youth
You're-
are
you're-
youth
Youth
them?
are youth them.
The
You're
whole
youth,
sentence?
So the
No,
kids.
it's right.
The whole sentence.
The youth are young. Them. The youth are young.
No.
No.
So youth.
No,
Like,
no,
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 he
it's only
has
wrong,
it,
it's
no.
only wrong.
Yeah.
so he has part of it.
So you're saying youth are you them?
No, youth are, or you can say youth them.
Oh,
Youth them. So that means the youngins.
Yeah.
The kids,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like.
But
youth.
I thought the person that rose his hand that you're asking, you're talking, allowing to talk.
it's okay. Give points before he starts crying now.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your? This, why
give him the
don't
point.
steal my this.
Yeah.
Give him. Who is
It
him?
means like
Who is him?
like you're a youngin.
That's what I said. You can't copy paste.
That's what it is, though.
You can't copy paste. This is not
Nisha,
forex.
Nisha, you're a youngin, like you're a
Yeah,
youth.
youth. Yeah, youth.
Yeah,
that's
Give
what
me
I said.
Give me my 1 point.
Translate to youth.
Huh?
Youth and youth is
It's the same one.
It's
Yeah,
the same word.
youth are you them.
Or you say youth them is like the youth, like
Yeah, the
plural.
youth.
Those-
Yeah. So both of us get the point.
No.
No, but I got it first, innit?
No, but you didn't carry up your hand. There's a
it's-
protocol.
She followed my.
Okay, we'll cancel that one.
How?
Next
Then
one.
we don't cancel her
We'll
one.
cancel that because she raised her hand and she pointed.
She-
She answered this.
Eh?
Okay.
So when, okay, 0.5 though, we'll share it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we'll share it, we'll share it.
0.5, 0.5.
Okay, so
okay.
next one. Small up yourself.
What did you say?
Come again. Paddy.
Stop. Small up yourself.
Smell
I
up
put
yourself.
my hand up
Small up
first.
yourself.
Chemsi.
Like, make yourself small.
How?
But like,
Is it small up yourself?
Like,
Small up yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, like be humble, be humble.
Like,
No,
like,
it's
don't
the
have
hand
a big
thing.
ego. Like, shut yourself down now.
No.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay.
Keep calm.
No.
Wait, small up your.
Small up yourself.
But how do you small up? What kind of talk?
What's
You
that?
don't know it. Don't try it.
What's
now.
that?
No, wait.
Wait, answer your one. Don't ask question
So
with question.
small
You can
up,
go back around
small
now.
up yourself. That's just
Just answer the question.
be yourself. Be yourself.
No, it's not. He has answered his own.
Dre,
Dre.
I give up. I don't know what it is.
It means to make room. So it means
make yourself small now.
Oh, make yourself small.
That's the same thing as be
Yeah,
humble.
give me points now.
No.
So
I
like,
see
I'll
the
give you an
haters.
example. So for example, like if you go in like in Jamaica, they have taxis where they have like a lot of people in the taxis.
Yeah, so
so
like-
someone will say, "Yo, go small up yourself." Means to like make room. Like
Tuck in.
exactly.
Make
tuck in.
yourself
So
small.
Okay.
No,
Nisha,
It's not
Nisha,
make yourself
Nisha,
small.
Nisha.
No.
Give me
We'll give
points.
Chemsi 0.5. She didn't get it.
You
Give her
should
0.5.
have, you should have used like scenarios that are relatable.
No.
Anybody entering taxis and they're telling small up yourself. Who's making
No.
room?
That's giving things away.
Jamaica,
That's too
the
much.
maxi tax to them, they will say, "Yo, small up yourself." So
Yeah.
make yourself,
Push
make
yourself
it,
so
yeah,
you
make
can-
your
But
room.
I got you correct. I said be humble. If you're humble, you create space. If you're humble, you create space for other people. Like don't be pompous. Don't raise your shoulder. Think about it though. No 0.5 for me.
No.
They said you're humble. Like,
You won't even get 0.25.
my.
It's like-
It's tough out here, man.
Okay. Oh God. Let's see. Pretty dunce.
hi.
Pretty dance.
This is actually. Wait. You can actually
He's
say
raising
these
hands.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it again?
Pretty dunce.
Pretty dance.
Yeah.
Pretty dance.
Answer the question.
He's wasting time, trying to figure it out.
I have an idea.
Because this one's wasting time. Go for him now.
Pretty.
Pretty dunce.
Sounds like a. So it's like someone who's
I know.
fine but dumb.
Yeah. Same thing as like a dumb.
Oh
blonde.
no, give him.
Yeah.
Somebody else what?
Fine, but like stupid. Like pretty dunce. Means
Like,
like you're pretty, but you have no sense.
Oh, I thought you said pretty dance.
You think?
Jesus Christ, you man.
Please give my point.
They read it like
Please give my
French. They
point.
read it like French. So like en means on. So like dance.
Let me tell you what.
Are you
that-
serious?
that I was thinking of work. work.
I thought you meant like pretty dance. That's why I kept saying pretty dance.
It's like
No,
a dumb
dunce.
blonde. Pretty dunce. Like dumb.
Like you're.
Oh, like
Dance.
gold, blonde.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
a stupid blonde. or
Come on,
something.
man.
Yeah.
Please give my
You gotta. Can you?
You asked the question again like 3 times.
But I kept saying pretty dance. Pretty dance. She said yes. Pretty dance. No, it's pretty dance.
Well, maybe I don't understand your accent.
Yeah, use your accent. You see
Okay.
how she's talking.
Next one. Okay. Couturement or caroches?
I've left the tube chat.
What's that? Say it again.
Someone said, okay. Yeah, go down and kuchument them.
It didn't even make sense.
Your example is more confusing than the first one you said. Oh, yeah, say it again.
Say the second one. The second one say
Kuchument are cockroaches.
like
This cannot be
cockroaches.
slang. This has to be an English word.
We'll say it in a sentence.
She just said it.
No,
I
no,
did.
no, say it again.
Okay, you have too much cockroaches.
You're too proud.
No.
You have too much shit.
Too much things.
You can't answer two questions. No, he answered
But he
twice.
answered
nobody
He answered twice.
Wait,
He
no,
answered
you
twice.
have to give us
Now I was
time
getting
now.
to my. You give us an opportunity. Yeah.
No.
No, you do. You cannot. No, you have one shot. This was the first rule.
Yeah, kuchument are cockroaches is like a lot of junk, like a lot of crap. You have too much
okay,
stuff.
okay.
Like someone say, "Yo, you have too much cockroaches. Look on you something." Then, like, you know, you have too much
'Cause it
stuff.
sounds-
So what did you? You didn't even answer.
What you mean?
raised
He
hand.
got it wrong, and I said me. I said too much things, and she's like, yeah.
It's not.
But how can wait.
Karachi
Wait,
and-
hold
I
on.
thought
Give
it's
it a
Karachi.
zero.
How
'cause
is
he
a
said
slang
one
for
wrong.
a
Not
word
giving me
longer
points.
than the actual word? Like the word is junk, but you're saying karuchi is like.
Is it cockroach that people are saying cockroach?
No,
It sounds like it.
cockroaches.
I thought it's Karachi. You know,
'Cause it's wrong.
Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend. I thought it's Karachi.
Wow. So you're not giving me my point.
No, you don't have it.
I don't like this thing. But when did you say you can only answer once? Who said that?
That was the first rule.
Okay,
That was the first rule. You have one strike.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, brata.
Put it in a sentence, I beg.
This is a killer and the bee. You ask this.
Bratata.
Can I
Can
have
you use it in a sentence? Yeah.
Okay, make sure when you pay me back, I want my money plus brata.
Interest.
Extra.
Are you? What do you mean?
The word doesn't mean interest. 'Cause you can say brata. You can say
Or like money and food or something.
anything. Brata just
Yeah.
means more.
More.
Extra.
Just Jara.
Interest does not have to be money.
Exactly.
But we don't
Interest.
that way.
You get me? Wait. Interest does not have to be money
Fact check,
though.
what's an interest?
What do you mean?
I don't mean interest.
No.
means
It doesn't
more.
mean. It just means more. Exactly. It just means
Don't
more.
matter
Yo,
what it
man.
is.
Take your L, bro. Take your L. Give me my point.
Brata's like
I
that.
bet.
Y'all are using English to screw me up here.
So when you buy car and you have interest, I don't pay it. I just give them food. Take rice.
Wow.
There's another one.
All right.
Okay, liquor but metalawa.
Unbelievable.
What do you say?
Say it again.
Liquor but metalawa.
Small.
Small but mighty.
Pretty much, yeah, small but brave. Like you're
No, I
small
was
but you're
about
brave
to
and
say
mighty.
brave.
Yeah.
You're small but you're what?
But brave or strong.
How is that small but mighty? Come on, that point for them, man.
It means the same thing.
No. Are you kidding me?
Mighty and
How come
strong
interest?
are synonyms.
How is brave and mighty the same thing? I can be brave but not mighty. I can be mighty but not brave. So remove that point
It's
from
how
Dre.
the saying goes. Small but mighty.
It's how
No,
the
no,
same-
no, no, no,
Is
no.
this small but
It
brave?
essentially means the
Excuse
same
me, man. Excuse me,
Small but mighty.
Excuse me, man.
This one is a sore loser.
After say this English, I use it to screw me up.
No. Small but mighty actually means.
Do you not know how to
That's
speak
what it is.
English?
The answer is not small. The
Brave is like.
You
No,
can say brave,
mighty,
you can
brave.
say
It's like.
little but strong, little but like just
Yeah.
It's your little but you
Yeah,
have
it's
a lot
that.
of,
There is a David and
You got a lot
Goliath
of
thing.
oomph.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
basically.
David and Goliath
Okay,
thing.
but
you
that's
know.
not what he said. That's my point.
You said,
That's what
you said
that's
small
what
but
he meant.
mighty.
But he said small but grave. Sorry, brave.
Brave, strong, mighty, the same difference.
Wow.
It doesn't mean exactly brave.
If I said that right now, you'll find a way to not give me my
No,
point.
we won't.
Oh my gosh.
Say it next time.
Point
Alright.
for Dre. Point for Dre.
Point for Dre.
Okay,
Point for
okay.
Even
Dre.
if you look up small but mighty, there's a picture with
Okay,
one
here's the
guy
next
looking
one.
brave.
Sketel. Sketel.
Skittles.
No, Sketel.
Please put it in a sentence.
That girl's a Sketel.
Skinny.
What?
She a skank.
What's skank? Is that not slang? What's
He
that?
not consider you.
Like a slut or a loose girl.
It's a
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why would you?
sketel.
We don't call girls that these days, guys.
No, it's just a word. We're not
It's
calling
just
it
a
guys.
word.
We're not calling it
But
girls.
that's
Or Sketel's
Please,
for women
we're not
and
calling
mantel is for
anybody
men.
And Bantel, yeah.
Yeah, so Sketel mantel. Like
Yeah. that.
mantel.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So skunk.
That's my point, innit? Eh?
Like a migraine skank.
okay, sus or susu?
Madam, are we still speaking slang there? What's that?
Rude. You're rude.
No.
So what?
Sus or susu?
So, what is it?
Same way.
Yeah.
No.
Susu.
Yeah.
So or susu.
Like sus, like SUSS. Like someone
Like
says
sus, like
yeah,
your
or,
sus.
Yeah, or your susu.
Put it in a sentence. Put it in a sentence.
No.
Hey,
These guys already used their one
hey, now
kidney.
use your thing now.
So put in a sentence, please.
You man are sus or susu.
Nisha, I don't mind these guys. Put in the sentence.
In a sentence,
Is it this side?
you can say like it's hard to put in a sentence because then I will give it away.
Is that not what you've been doing all this?
No. That's not what she's been doing.
Please, guys.
Because you haven't been getting the answer doesn't mean that she.
Okay. Just find a way.
You love susu.
Huh? I love you so much.
No. Susu.
Oh, he has answered.
No. I thought that's what you said.
No. That's not what she said. That's not what she said.
Susu.
You what?
People then susu too much.
People them susu too much. Yes.
Gossip?
Like
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
You have given.
Finally.
What did he say?
My 1 point.
Oh, okay.
People
Finally,
say
he
you susu
gets
too
the
much,
point.
you gossip,
As
you
in you
talk
talk
too
too
much.
much.
Yeah.
Lord, thank God.
Pride that.
You guys should know this one. Maga.
Idiot.
No.
Fraud.
No.
Maga.
That picnic is so maga.
That waiting?
It's not
That
the same,
picnic?
it's not the same maga, you know.
Like troublesome.
That picnic is so maga.
Picnic.
Like
Picnic
the little-
means Pekin.
The little boy or the little
is
girl.
maga.
The Pekin.
Yeah,
Yes,
Naz.
yeah,
Pekin is
it's the
picnic
same
for them.
thing, yeah.
Oh, Pekin.
Hold on.
Picnic and Pekin is the same.
Picnic is
It's Pekin,
Pekin,
yeah. It's
yeah.
child, yeah. It's Pekin. Like how Niger Pidgin is like.
Okay.
This Pekin.
It's troublesome.
No.
That
Maga.
stubborn.
Dumb.
Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3. I've used mine already. Did I?
Go
I
around
used
again.
mine. Nobody
Wait,
gets.
wait.
Nobody gets this
No,
one.
we'll keep going now.
Okay, but we'll keep going.
The picnic is so maga.
Yeah. What
Stubborn.
does that mean? No.
I already said so.
Oh, you
No.
said someone cancel that.
It has something to do with their appearance.
Oh, the
Fat.
picnic is so no.
Like
He's deranged.
You want me to tell you what it is?
cute.
Yeah, tell us.
Cute.
Maga means very skinny.
Oh, the Pekin is skinny.
Yeah. So someone says,
Unbelievable.
look at that picnic maga. It means like they're so small, so
But that
skinny.
sounds like you're saying fat.
I know. Maga is like
Maga,
you're chopping
mega,
a lot of
like-
money. Mega is like you're plenty. You know.
Maga.
Even the way you're saying it, mug.
If Pekin is picnic, mega can be maga.
I know, right?
Nah, I actually did with you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. No. Okay, this one. Mompi.
Who be that?
Grumpy.
No, Mompi.
Please put it in a sentence.
Yeah.
Even if you do say
Oh my, look like a Mompi.
Wait. No, that's not sentence. That's all the same. That's
Say it again.
Mompi.
No, I mean the sentence.
Oh, panda Mompi woman there.
Oh, okay.
Fat.
Like moppy?
Yes.
Thank you. My
Big
point.
obese fat. Someone's a Mompi, they're big.
My
Like
point
obese.
to the guy cheap, please. Thanks.
That's crazy.
Kude.
Say what?
Kude.
Put in the sentence.
That is the sentence. Kude.
Oh, calm down.
No.
I think you said cool day.
Kude.
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 Go there.
Answer. You have answered. You have finished.
How are you?
No.
Wow. How are you?
Please, oh. Start.
Let me say it again.
Kude.
even if they
Calm
say,
down.
What would you answer to that?
That's what
if
I
somebody
said.
says,
Oh, that's what you said. Oh, scratch
You
that.
said, I've already said
No,
it.
no,
You already
no,
said
scratch it.
You're Dre. Go.
Okay,
I'm
you guess.
good, man. What's the answer?
No, wait. Don't give me the answer. I know.
You don't know it.
I know.
You only looked at it.
I know. I can't see.
This is how people used to do when it means look over there. So like kude.
Why did
You did not say now.
You did not
Can
say
you
you
take it too
do
long?
know it.
no, and this one is looking at your phone, no?
I can't see. I'm wearing glasses like I do. I
Exactly. You're
have
wearing
I have poor eyesight.
He's wearing
we take.
his magnifying glasses.
Wow.
So usually people point with their mouth. Say kude.
Wow.
But I said it too.
We just
Kude. Go there. Look there.
Look over there. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. Let's do two more.
Okay, fine.
God, we don't know Jamaican.
You guys
Patois
don't.
at all, man. We're dumb.
Where you depon?
Huh?
If someone says, "Yo, where you depon?"
Where are you?
No.
Where have you been?
No.
How you been?
Fam, that's two.
That's two.
Say it again.
Where you depon?
Answer.
What?
Don't say it again.
No, I can't hear what she's saying.
No,
That's how I was hearing.
let me
That's how I was
guess.
hearing pretty dance.
What you been up to?
Yeah, what are you up to? Like,
Please give my point with it.
give Dre his points. Judge, you go answer the question 10 times. You know.
That's what happens when you take too long.
All right, last one.
okay, crepe.
What?
Crepe.
I know this one.
Crack?
Crepe.
Is
I know
it
this one.
the
CREP. Crepe.
Put it in a sentence.
Hey,
No.
shoe.
Yeah,
slipper.
it's shoes.
Shoe.
Yeah. preppy shoes.
Be careful of the lights behind you. That one was shaking.
Dre has won now.
With this point, he has won it.
Let's do.
You know why I know this
Let's
one?
do two more. Let's do two more.
You know why I know this one? We're not doing two more. You know what Auntie, the first play, there was a line that Shantae used. She said, "Take up your crop them, your crop everywhere. Take up your crop them."
Oh, I see.
How do I take up that line?
Wow. Let's do two more.
No, we're not doing anything more. You have lost.
What scores?
You have lost.
Dre with 4 points. Yamina with 2.5. Naza 2.5. 72 points. All right, that's a great game.
I like the fact that we beat Chemsi because she was starting as if she was going to collect everybody's points. Yeah, you
Don't
are.
be hating. Just take your win and shut up.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Take your win.
How do you say shut up in Patois?
Shut up.
So all these slangs you have been giving us since.
All this time you have
there's
been
nothing
giving
for shut up.
Shut up. Why did you tell us something like this when you were doing
How do you
this?
say keep quiet
Shut up.
in Patois? Come on, there gotta be something for it now.
Oh, it's just the way
you
they
say it, yeah.
Because they pronounce the T
I
more.
say it the way you would say
She'll
it.
say like
If you turn the leaf, if you just be like, oh shit,
They don't say keep. They say keep quiet.
that's it.
Like KIP, keep quiet.
It's
It's the same thing, but
It's the same thing.
All right, we're gonna do one more to the game. It's gonna be like an accent challenge. So I'm gonna say a word, and you're gonna say it in your accent.
Okay.
All right, cool. And if you guys have any other words, just let me know. We'll throw it in. Forest.
Forest.
Huh?
Forest.
Forest.
Yes. Forest.
Like, why is he far?
Where you firing to?
You know what you said just now have nothing to do with bush or trees. Forest, it doesn't have anything. Forest have
it
something.
sounds like she's saying like far,
Forest.
but even more far. Like
Yes,
forest.
exactly. Forest.
But that's how you pronounce it. Forest.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Botu.
Buckle.
That looks like belt buckle or your
Buckle.
this thing. Yeah, that's all it sounds like.
Not buckle.
Yeah,
Buckle.
buckle. Yeah, no, you said not buckle. I don't get it. I don't
Listen,
get
you Jamaican, you know what this
You
means.
said buckle, but not buckle.
So what would you say to buckle?
Not
Yeah.
buckle.
Buckle.
Not B-U-B-O.
No, I
Okay.
mean like how would you
So
say
when you want to
the
say buckle your belt, what do you
Buckle.
say? Buckle your belt too.
Yeah.
And then I want to
the
break
bottle
buckle.
It's a buckle.
buckle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
One
that
is
sounds
B,
very
you want-
different.
So
Listen, we understand.
We do understand.
I guess in the right setting, like if there's no belt to buckle and then she says buckle, you
Then
obviously
it has to
won't
be
go.
bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's quite crazy, man.
Just imagine you fight and she's saying, "Pass me the buckle." You're like, "Oh, pass me the buckle."
Buckle and buckle.
All right. Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Wait.
Wait. You missed a whole lot of words right there.
You skipped some
missed
letters
a
in there.
I mean letters. Yeah.
That's how we say pomegranate. Say pomegranate.
pomegranate.
But it's just the E that she's missing though.
No,
All we
she-
say is
instead of-
pomegranate.
We say
It's the
pomegranate.
end.
We
She
say
puts a
every
T.
letter.
Yeah,
instead
but
of
she's just saying pom.
Granate.
Pomegranate.
You're not getting granite.
Pomegranate. Pomegranate. What are you hearing? What are you saying?
Granate.
I was on your side before, but the last one you said right now, you just confused me. Are you saying pomegranate or pomegranate?
Pomegranate.
Madam. Madam, I mean, forget what I said, guys. This one is here. She's catching cruise. She's saying a pomegranate.
All right.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
what we call it.
What of macaroni?
Macaroni.
That
That one
says the
close
same.
now.
Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Okay.
I thought you said vitamin.
I don't say vitamin. That's English.
Paddle.
Paddle?
I guess it's paddle.
It's
She
a
said it.
paddle. Yeah.
Military.
Military.
Wait. So you would say military, but you will not say pomegranate. No, I need to understand why in some words you remove letters and in some words you put all the letters.
That's patois for you. That's Jamaican Creole.
Unbelievable.
It's,
All right.
it's patois.
Oil.
Aisle.
What did he say?
Aisle.
No, the grocery.
I thought they would say the oil.
No.
Do you have a oil?
Aisle.
like the island in Marvel.
You have a oil.
Yeah, aisle.
Yo, imagine combining patois and H factor. Do you have a oil?
Then how do you say aisle?
Like what? Like aisle?
the aisle.
Yeah.
Aisle.
So aisle is aisle.
So you better
Then
not
oil is
tell me,
aisle.
go get me the aisle in the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you're not in the grocery store, you be like, excuse me, sir, where's the aisle?
Facts.
A man will start and look at you and be like, make up your mind.
Which one you want?
Coconut.
Coconut.
Okay. Neighbor.
Like neighbor?
Neighbor.
Like the neighbor.
Person living
Neighbor.
beside you.
Neighbor.
Neighbor.
That sounds like neighbor. Like in Igbo, that's like neighbor.
Yeah.
And last one, tomato.
Tomato. Or you say salad.
Wait, then what of potato? Potato. So potato is not potato.
No. There's two
But
things for
tomato is tomato.
You can't say tomatoes or you can't say salad.
No, listen.
Salad. Because, I'll explain that one. So Jamaicans, like, as a side dish, if you go to like a Jamaican restaurant and you say you want salad with your food, they'll give you tomatoes. It's cut up tomatoes. If you say you want like a salad like greens, you have to say you want one vegetable.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tomato is your salad.
Yeah.
If you're in Jamaica and you say you want salad, you'll get cut up tomatoes.
It was in my head, but don't loud it.
I could not comprehend.
How do you link tomato to salad? Like, what's that?
We understand. So tomato is salad.
Is that we understanding it that I don't understand? How do we understand that tomato is salad?
we understand. Some say, if they go to Jamaica, they want salad. Yeah, they will give you tomatoes. But if you say you want salad, like a salad with greens, you have to say you want vegetable.
Have you seen people fight in restaurants before? Because I think this will cause fight.
Understand. But the thing is that if you go to Jamaica,
I asked for salad, you gave me tomato. It's like, yeah, you got a tomato. I'm like, yes,
Or
I know.
What could be confusing? I just saying, oh, I want other salad. You give me tomatoes. The guy be like, oh, but no, that's not tomatoes. You're like, the English is just going back and forth in all kinds of ways.
But they know, like, if you come and you're not Jamaican, they will know. Okay, like you want like a green salad, they'll ask you. But if you are Jamaican, they know you want. You know what you want.
That's cool, man. Yo, man, Patois is very,
How do you
very
say
interesting.
plantain?
You actually don't even pronounce the T. You say plantain. That's how you say it. Like real Jamaicans don't say plantain. They don't say plantain.
So how do you pronounce plantain? Plantain. Let's do the T.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, how about Milo?
Milo?
Milo.
I know he's going to.
Oh, I know what Milo is.
No, but even some Nigerians will say Milo.
These are the ones that don't know what
This is why they don't.
Milo.
They don't know what they be
Milo,
having.
though.
They say
It's
Milo.
Milo.
Yeah.
Milo. Yeah, Milo tea.
Why?
Chemsi, do you guys have a Moroccan accent? No.
No, not really. I would French, Arabic.
You speak both?
Did you hear Naza? Did you hear Naza?
I didn't hear what you said.
Don't mind them.
That's like,
Oh my gosh.
He said,
That's more in the Arabic accent.
Chemsi, will you believe what this guy says? I'm right here. If you didn't hear, how
I
would they hear?
believe them. You know that I actually believe them
Wow.
because you and your
Terry, what's your
nonsense.
background?
Yalla.
Huh?
Oh my guy!
Your guy, shut up! Your guy, where? What do you know about
What do you know about Lebanon?
What's your Lebanon?
Yeah.
No, I know. I get guys for that.
Who be there?
Eh?
No, I'm asking you, what do you know? Not who do you know?
About Lebanon?
Yeah. Where is it located? Let me ask him that.
Where's Lebanon located?
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, they want to ask him a question.
But anyways, I think this was a fun episode. The food is great. Shout out to Barrel's Pepper Pot. Food is great. I liked it.
Sponsor us on the next one.
Hopefully.
A couple plates is alright.
We don't ask for too much, trust me. You can see we don't even eat too much. So like we can share like we can share 4 plates.
We don't eat much. Don't look at this plate. Yeah, we good.
But any plans this weekend?
This weekend, What am I doing?
Well, we're going to release the episode after the weekend, so
I might just hang out with my virgins. Probably just like barbecue, chill out, whatever.
Nice.
Spots.
We invite.
Didn't you know hear her brethren?
Yeah, you're a brethren.
You're a brethren.
You're a brother. You're not a brethren.
Virgin.
Shems, what about your plans this weekend?
Nothing planned yet. Probably
She's
just
going to the beach.
practice.
She's going to the beach again.
You know,
She's going to wear
if
another
I don't
new
have
bikini.
specific plans, probably you'll find me at the beach.
Which beach you go
what
to?
am I
Where
gonna
are you going to?
The one in Pickering. There's one in Pickering.
Oh,
There's a beach
yeah,
in Pickering?
There's a
down
new
by.
one in Pickering, and there's one in Ajax as well.
There's
There's
a
one
new
in
one in
Whitby.
Pickering.
Yeah.
Okay.
A new beach.
Yeah.
That's where they just created the beach.
Like they added the parking lot, made it look nice. There's actual sand.
Why are you a fool?
And
You say there's a new beach, like they
it's
just
not
built
real
the beach or something.
obviously, because it's not ocean water.
Open them. The beach already exists.
Oh, I
Open
see.
it.
They just made it nice.
Yeah, made it nice, innit?
Oh, small up yourself.
Naza, any
Like, you can't even. Oh Lord.
small up yourself.
Don't even go.
Yeah, Naza, any plans this weekend, bro?
Me? Yo, man, I'm going to Montreal.
Oh yeah. You said something about that.
You going to COVID City?
I was about to say,
Hey.
when you come back,
No,
14 days, I don't want to see you.
That means we are recording the next episode in 14 days, right? After
20
this-
days. To make
Guys,
it safe,
guys,
20
guys,
days.
guys, guys. French lives matter.
Nobody said they don't.
You guys are making them. COVID-19 is not a.
We need
death
medical. No, we need medical like receipts when you come back.
Certification that you
Yeah.
don't
No, we
have
need
it.
medical receipts
beg
of
you.
all the people you went to visit. No.
No, I'm actually just like I'm gonna be at home. I'm gonna be around.
So what's the point of going to Montreal then?
I'm gonna be chilling. But anyways, I'll be safe, guys. Trust me. Pronto. I'll watch out for you guys.
Take your time before going there. That's what pronto means. Take your time here before you go there.
All right, man. We gonna close up this episode. Nisha, do you wanna close it out
In Patois.
in Patois?
Oh, you putting her on the spot like that?
Anyways, before you do that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you. This is episode 11. Thank you for joining us. Because once she's gonna say, I'm not going to be able to interpret it or translate it. But you know, Nisha, want to thank you for joining us. But yeah, please close out the show.
Right.
Thank you guys for having me.
In Patois.
Just speaking English.
Like we can do that one. Yeah, I already did.
It all sounds the same.
Just do it. Nike. Just do it.
Just
Anyways,
boring
I'm gonna say English. Thank y'all for having me. I had a great time.
you can say I had a great time in Patois.
She will say the same thing now.
Yeah, it sounds the same.
So where did you get all these slangs we asking
Yeah,
us for?
all these
All these slangs that you
Not
ask,
just
where did you
regular
get?
talking. It's just the slangs.
No. When you switch your
They want you to turn on your accent.
everything is not in English. No,
That's all in English.
right?
It's
Or
only
is in-
Right. What you want her to do is to
Okay,
turn on
Nisha,
her
please,
accent.
just switch on the accent and just close the show, please.
My Lord of mercy.
Pidgin or in Creole or in Patois, however the mix goes.
Yeah.
All right, everything did nice. And yeah, I don't know. The show was it was lit. I had a good time. Sorry, there's no patois. Okay, just gonna have to deal with it.
Alright, we'll keep it moving.
Yeah, I had a good time. Thanks you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it. And yeah, we out here.
All right, we'll close it African way. When we say oh ye, what do you say?
Everybody say oh ye,
All right, man. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Oh, shout out to the guys behind the scenes. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Dikachi for coming through.
The cat is barely behind the scenes. This guy has been sleeping.
Now they see me on TV, all the girls they are looking at